Well, welcome back, viewers. We're going to get into this tub shower fixture replacement. Just wanted to show you a few things. When I looked at this shower fixture, not sure if you can tell, but it's tilted this way. That would make for a really bad connection of the valve plate. We also found some shutoffs for the bathroom, which are up there. They're off, and plenty of access to the plumbing behind this thing. It's not exactly the way I would have done it. However, I was reading through the instructions, and they tell you for the tub spout, you have to use a copper tube. I was going to use PEX, but we'll have to see. I think they just want to make sure that whatever you use to extend the spout out is securely fastened or some strength, because PEX doesn't give you that ability to twist the tub spout on. So we're going to get started on this. I'll bring you back in little by little if needed, or at the end when I'm all done. Okay, viewers, we're back, and we've got the new valve installed, new shower head arm. This is what I've been referring to as drop ear 90. Okay, I think the ear comes from because it's got ears. But so that's dropped down. And of course we have the tub spout down here. Not sure why they drilled such a huge hole for this tub spout, but I did check, and this will cover the hole, fortunately, but barely. So that's a good thing. Now, in addition to installing a new valve and the tub spout and the shower arm, we also had to take out the rest of this closet framing and install all new bracing for the tub spout, the shower valve, and of course the shower arm. And of course we cut the lines and put in our PEX from here to the valve and to the other connections. I did check that as long as the drop ear 90 for the tub spout is secured to a piece of wood, you can run PEX to that. So we're good to go on that. I'm going to just put the drywall back on the other side and put the trim on and bring you back when I get that done. Okay, so we're back and we've got the shower head and the valve trim on along with the handle. We have to wait on the tub spout because we have to get a nipple. That will work for the tub spout that comes with this. But it works, which is always a good thing. Again, I just put the bed molding that we're going to be using around the ceiling up there to show you now the clearance between this escutcheon plate and the molding itself. I'll be taking this all off. I don't need to take any of this off, but I'll have to take this off so I can tape that, repair it up. I just tacked this up here. This is not permanent. Got to paint all that before it goes up. That's a day. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be taping that in. Still have to get to the drywall repairs at the bottom of the tub each side, and then off to grouting. That's the plan. And then this weekend, it's back to the finish work. So I hope you enjoyed today's tub and shower fixture replacement, and that you liked the video if you like the job we did here. If you have any comments, just drop a comment in and I'll try and respond. Thanks again for watching. Have a great night.